Hey candle friends, welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, I kind of feel like I am too. My name is Ashley. I am the owner of Mrs. Frizz & Co., a small batch handcrafted candle business located in Ontario, Canada, where it is very cold and gloomy and rainy today. So I hope the lighting is all right. I have this channel. I post videos here sometimes. I typically post a new video every Friday. I have been on like a month-long hiatus, so I apologize for that. Thank you to the people who checked in with me and made sure that I was still alive. On this channel, I'm getting all sidetracked. I don't even know how to do my intro anymore. On this channel, we talk about everything from making candles and like products to a behind the scenes look at owning your own small handcrafted brand. If that is something that appeals to you, I would love for you to hit subscribe and stick around. I intend on being here more. My baby, my tiny little baby, started daycare full time, and just that change in routine, you know, and it also hits different when it's your last baby. So we've also been dealing with like all the seasonal illnesses and, you know, it's just, if it's not one thing, it's the other. I have 3 little kids, so such is life. Here we are. I'm back. Okay. I am taking a quick pause. I'm taking a small pause from the Candle Business Basics series that I was kind of working on before this hiatus. I really am here today because the seasons, they are a changing. In Canada, we've already done Thanksgiving. You know, I've wrapped up my fall markets, and now we are diving head first into the holidays, the real holidays, the magic that is winter. Okay, today we're talking about how to make more money this holiday season, because Q4, this is where us candle makers thrive. Okay, everybody wants candles over the holidays. Everybody, I got wood wicks burning back here. Everybody wants wood wicks over the holidays. I think one of the greatest mistakes I made last year was not doing my Christmas collection with wood wicks. It was the biggest request I got from people. So this year, all the wooden wicks people could possibly want. And I'll tell you, they are trickier. I don't know if it's because I use cotton wicks so much. I do have a collection of candles that are wood wicks. I'm not sure why, but they were very easy to work out. I have struggled with these guys. Some oils have worked really well with the wooden wicks. Some oils have not. I have had to make a lot of changes. So, anyways, that was kind of just a little tangent that I wanted to go on about wood wicks. Today we are talking about how to make more money over this holiday season, because let's be real, when we have the opportunity to make a lot of money, we are going to take it. So I'm just going to give you guys 3 tips. Listen, I'm not reinventing the wheel. If you're going to hop into my comments and be like, oh yeah, people have been doing this for decades. Thanks, Susan. I am happy to hear that. I'm just trying to, you know, offer some tips to people who might not know them. And also, sometimes we just need friendly reminders. Okay, so consider me your friendly reminder. And let's get into the video. Okay guys, the first thing that I do over the holiday season, which is something that I don't typically spend too much time with during the rest of the year, is using up all of my leftover materials. And I make these fire starters. So in here, you'll see I have some wicks. I don't know if I'm just going to put pictures in, but I use some wood. I use wood wick. I use cotton wick, and I melt down all of my wax. This is such a great way to use stuff that you're otherwise just going to trash. All of your tester jars, you know, take them, melt them down, pour them into a pouring pitcher, and you'd be surprised how many of these little guys you get. I use a lot of wax melters, especially when I'm testing scents, and I save all the wax. If I over pour something when I'm pouring candles, I always have a few containers nearby where I can pour any excess wax into it. It's already scented, so what am I going to do with it? I combine it all. And then a few times a year, I spend, you know, a couple hours maybe. It does take a little bit of time to wax down all your, to wax down. It does take a little bit of time to melt down all of your jars and make sure that you're cleaning them out. But this is a great way to also encourage yourself to clean out your tester jars. And then I will reuse those jars. So not only am I creating a little bit of product, but I'm clearing out my stash, because honestly, when I have all these little nubs of wicks that are not big enough for me to retab and use in a candle, I mean, this is the way. They're also incredible sellers. Now you can hop on Etsy and see kind of what they're going for. People are selling these for like $5 a piece, which to me is absolutely insane. I think the most time consuming part for me for the fire starters is dehydrating the fruit. I will spend, you know, a Sunday afternoon, I'll slice a bunch of citrus fruit, and pretty much my oven is just going all day. I don't have a dehydrator. I do it the old fashioned way. But then once it's done and it's cooled, you throw it into a Ziploc bag and it lasts forever. Maybe not forever. But I've also seen people use like cinnamon sticks and spices, and you listen, dried flowers. The decorative part of the fire starters is entirely up to you. I like the dried fruit. It kind of is on brand with my aesthetic, and it just looks really cute, and it's very simple. So my first tip is to make yourself some fire starters. Clean out your supply. It's also so nice to have a little extra room, you know, when we are the busiest. And the other thing that's nice about these is you can throw them into bundles, and it basically costs you nothing, because you've already accounted for the cost for this wax and for these wicks when you're making other candles. So this kind of takes us into my next tip, but these are really great to throw into bundles, because everybody loves a bundle, and it's a great way for you to upsell, especially if you have some product that hasn't moved and you're kind of wanting to get rid of it. Put it in a bundle, you know, get yourself some boxes, get yourself some boxes, get yourself some bags. I don't know how you want to package it. I typically do boxes with a little bit of shred in the bottom, and I will do a candle, a couple candles, car fresheners, a room spray. Listen, it's up to you. What do you want your boxes to look like? And here's the thing. You don't have to offer a discount on these. You can 100% sell that box for exactly what its value is, and people will buy it, okay? Because people are looking for easy gifts. You need to market it as a teacher gift or a coworker gift. This is going to be the best grab of people's attention. Heavy on the teachers. People are always looking for things to give their teachers. And so what I do, I give our teachers my gift boxes. I do put a little gift card in there also for, you know, Starbucks or the liquor store, depending on the teacher. But they make great gifts for people. We're always last minute shopping for somebody. You know, there's always somebody on our list that we don't know very well. These make beautiful gifts for them. Call them a stocking stuffer set. People are always looking for things to stuff stockings with. I heavily market my car fresheners as stocking stuffers during Q4. And one thing I'm doing this year is car freshener with car freshener refill. These have been a huge hit this year for me. And I think pairing them together, I'm going to sell them for what I sell them for. I'm not offering any kind of discount. It's already a benefit to the customer to buy the refill. It's cheaper than buying 3 additional car fresheners. So they're already getting a value, you know, but I'm going to put them together in a cute little bag and call it a day. And it is an amazing stocking stuffer. Okay. And the other thing alongside this, what I would suggest is having different value sets. So don't have all of your boxes be $100. Have under 40, have under 60, or whatever. You pick your numbers. That's fine. You know, small, medium, deluxe. Definitely when people see the options, that's another thing too, because I might not spend $100 on my neighbor. So if all your gift boxes are $100, I'm probably not going to buy one from you. But if you have an under 40 or an under 50, I'm going to be like, you know, my neighbor is worth that. Your neighbor might be worth a lot more. I don't know. I mean, my neighbors are, I don't know. Anyways, you know what I mean. Okay. definitely give people those different values so that they can get the presents for the people who, they're not going to spend the same amount on everybody. If you really want to sell the boxes, so I know I said don't undervalue them because we're small handcrafted brands also. Like, we're not here offering 40% off because it's the holidays. We are not Bath and Body Works. But what you can do is put together a little gift set and throw a couple of these into it. This didn't cost us anything because we already accounted for the wax and the wicks. Okay, maybe we're paying for a muffin liner and a couple pieces of dehydrated fruit, but honestly, the pennies that costs is, to me, not even worth calculating. But if you're selling these for $3, $4, $5, throwing a couple into your gift boxes is going to make the box look that much more expensive, and people are going to feel like they're getting a deal. So definitely, if you have something like that you can put in as an added touch, it's going to encourage people to want to buy them. I promise. People always want to buy when they feel like they're getting a deal. Okay. And my last tip, this one's a little sneaky, but I can promise you that it works. What you're going to do is, if you have any merchandise left over from the spring, the summer, the fall, put a new label on it, and give it a name that is relevant to the holidays, okay? Because people want holiday things, all right? So, for example, I have a candle and it's called Lakeside, and it was from my summer collection, and it is a little bit of green apple, a little bit of verbena. I don't remember what else is in it. Anyways, it's lovely. There's definitely, musk. There was definitely musk in it. Anyways, I should have come with research I should have come with my ducks in a row today, but I did not because I am really, really filming this off the cuff. But anyways, what am I going to do with Old Lakeside this winter, you ask? Well, we're renaming her, and we're calling her like Winter at the Cottage because that's what people want. I'm always talking about how your candles need to invoke feelings and memories in people. That's so important when you're selling something that is scent based. Sometimes the label can do that for you. So instead of me trying to sell a Lakeside candle at a Christmas market, people are much more apt to buy that candle because it smells amazing, but it's not holiday related. But if we change that, and if we change the label and we leave everything else the exact same, I'm not going to lie about what the scent notes are in the candle or anything, but I'm going to call it, Cozy Cottage Christmas or something along those lines. Guys, this is the easiest way to offload old stock that, maybe is going to sit around until next year. We don't want that. It's going to decrease your need to go buy a bunch more supplies to up your inventory. We don't have to have just Christmas specific smells, right? People like all the smells all year, but we need to make that candle trigger something in the person buying it. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the scent. As long as they love the scent, there's a good chance they will buy the candle. It's that label. They need to think that candle is holiday related. I promise you. It is insane how well this works. So do me a favor, pull out your old stock, whatever you got, rename things. That's all. All you have to do is rename things. This is very easy if you print your own labels, which I do. So this is very easy for me. If you're somebody who gets your labels professionally printed, well, good for you. But also, sorry, this might not work as well. For me, it's really easy. It honestly takes me like 20 minutes to go through my inventory, see what I have and what would work under a different label. And I will tell you that last year I got rid of almost everything I had. Okay. So I'm just saying, if you want to make more money this season, you need to sell all your inventory, and relabeling your candles is top tier way of doing that. That's it, guys. Very quick video, very impromptu. So I'm sorry. It's probably all sounds like jumbled pig Latin, but I hope one of these tips helps you get through this holiday season. And remember, it's not just about selling more. It's about making more from what you're selling. So again, things that we can toss in that cost us next to nothing, getting rid of inventory that we've already paid for and have been sitting on for a little bit. All these things combined are going to help you, put a little bit more money in your pocket this holiday season, which is obviously what we want because we also have to buy presents and do all the things. So I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you are getting ready to absolutely crush our last stretch in 2025. I know that I am so excited about my last remaining upcoming markets. I have made so much product and I'm just so excited. I'm also getting ready to relaunch my website. My old site's still up, but it's just terrible. And honestly, I'm going to make a video about this. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about it. It's a top secret. So I'm also in the middle of redesigning my website. I've been kind of dripping about this for a few months now, but I've always used WordPress with the WooCommerce built into it with the WooCommerce plugin. And it's just for somebody who wants to be able to easily edit her website. It is not easy. I am not like any kind of like computer person, guru, whatever, designer. I don't know, engineer. I'm not a computer engineer. And it's a lot. And I'm not at a place where I'm ready to hire somebody to do that for me. So I need a better website, and I have made a switch. I'm in the design process right now, and I'll tell you guys, I've talked about this before, but I don't support Spotify. What? No, I love Spotify. I don't support Shopify. Why do all these things have to sound so similar? If you do, I don't care. That's awesome. But for me, just not a platform that I'm going to support. And so I went a different direction. And stay tuned because I will post a video about that. Spoiler alert, it's Squarespace. I went with Squarespace. And honestly, it's pretty awesome, especially after having used WooCommerce for so long. Oh gosh, Squarespace is just such a relief and a breath of fresh air, and it's fun to actually do it. So if you're looking for any kind of like website builder, I highly recommend. My new site's not live yet, but I will let you know when it is. And if you found anything in this rambly, confusing, silly video helpful, or just if you found something, whatever, hit like, hit subscribe, do the things, and come back. Give me another chance because this isn't my best work. But as I was making fire starters last night, I was like, I need to share this with my people. So here I am sharing. I hope you guys come back for the next one. I want to tell you that it's going to be next Friday. It might not be, but it probably will be. So anyways, let's all check in and see if it is. And until the next time. Oh, wait. Do you guys have tips? How can I make more money this Christmas season? Let me know below, please. I'm always here just doing all the blah, blah, blahs. And, I know sometimes you guys have really great advice too. So share it with us, would ya? And hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. That was a lot. I apologize. Bye, candle friends. That was a lot. I sincerely apologize because that was a lot.